United Uncle here. Hopefully I find you. My question today is about how do you critique a journalist or a media personality or an ex-player who works for a media house? How do you criticize their work? That's the question. Because I've seen people are making a living in abusing players and coaches emotionally, in abusing players and coaches emotionally. Things which our fellow journalists write about, things which these pundits, ex-players talk about on our screens, they're actually falling in the section of abuse, but no one talks about that one. Them, they're allowed to criticize a player all they want. They're allowed to ask all silly questions. No one talks anything about the conduct of this level of journalism or punditry. How do you critique them? It's going everywhere. People make a living by talking bad about Manchester United. Recently, in my country of origin, Zimbabwe, there's a player who is allegedly that he attacked a journalist verbally. I don't condone such. I don't support that, especially to a female journalist. I don't support physical abuse. But my question is, if you want to critique the so-called journalist, if you want to critique that person to say what you are doing is wrong, how do we do it? Because they make a living by criticizing coaches and players. Who is on coach's side? We know players have got unions, coaches have got unions and things like that, managers, agent. I think it's high time you rise and you get to the bottom of this. Because this is now beyond criticism. It's now abuse. Even check what's happening to Onana. He made mistakes and stuff. But that people celebrate, do videos, even us so-called content creators, we're not spared on this. Let's check what we write about, what we say. United Uncle.